So you are in Corona isolation, you are bored and you don't know what to do? What about creating your own free softboxes for photography and create images like these? So what do we need to create our softboxes? First of all, a box, a smaller one or a bigger one. If the box is not white inside, like in this case, we need white paper. It doesn't have to be new, it could be printed. That helps us save the environment. And we also need 2 blank pieces of paper. Another thing we need is scissors, a cutter, and adhesive tape. First, we cut a square out of the bottom of our box, leaving around 1 inch to the sides. Take care not to cut yourself. Next, we will put the white paper over the part we just cut out from the inside. So far, so good. We could definitely make this one look better, but I thought I'll make it quick. You are bored anyway, so take your time to make it as beautiful as you can. For our last step, we're going to cover the inside with white because it is brown and it will change the white balance. So we need to cover the complete interior with our white papers. To make sure these parts here bend well, let's put an adhesive tape around here. I'd say that's okay. Next we would need a hole for our light. Our light could be, for example, a headlamp or maybe a speed light, literally anything. And finally, we're going to close the box. Okay, 2 days later, I've already done some tests with the softbox. It works pretty well, but it's not perfect yet. But I want it to be perfect. What's the problem? If I use, for example, this headlight, you can see that there is a spot, but I want it to be evenly lit. So what can we do? We could use paper and create a diffusion layer. Before I do that, let me just tell you, don't throw away these things that we cut out. Keep them, we're going to need them later. So I'm going to reopen the box. Then I'm going to prepare the paper. Carefully stick it into the middle of the box. And number 2. While the box is still open, why not create something we can hang the box on? I'm going to use zip ties, but you can use any kind of rope. I will make 2 holes on either side. 1 and 2, and close them. Whenever needed, I can now use these lashes to attach a rope. With these modifications, we now have less light, but it is more evenly distributed. And finally, I had an even better idea. I used this shoebox. I just cut away the front like on the other one. And the cool thing is, I can now just put the headlamp in there, like so, and close it. And that's it. So much for our cheap homemade softboxes. The white one, of course, is much easier to create because you don't have to cover the inside with white. If you're now interested in what we're going to produce with these softboxes, stay tuned for part 3 of our coronavirus boredom fighting series.